All right, so we got another clutch being laid right now. The female is actually stomping her face. I don't know how well y'all can see that. She's stomping her head down. I don't know if you guys can see that. She's just finished laying. You can see all the eggs right here. And she's stomping her head down onto the dirt to flatten the dirt and practically, cover up all her eggs. So that's the last thing she does before she's done. And then she tries to get out of this lay bin. So right now, again, she's stomping her head. I'm actually going to get the water ready for her. That way she can drink some water, relax her muscles. And then I'm going to start digging these eggs out. And so far, we have quite a few guesses on Facebook and YouTube, or Facebook and Instagram. But by the time this gets on YouTube, it'll probably be like 2 or 3 weeks after the eggs get laid. So essentially, the person would have already won. Again, if you don't know what I mean by that, every time I have a clutch get laid, I always put on Facebook or Instagram saying how many eggs do you think there are. And essentially, whoever guesses right gets 10% off. And they can use that coupon throughout the entire 2024 or whatever year it is, whenever I'll probably do it for the rest of existence, because I think it's a pretty fun contest. And I give somebody 10% off, so it's not really, they don't have to use it. If they use it, that's fine. Maybe if somebody already plans on getting something from me. But essentially, I want people to get involved, and most people don't get involved unless there's something in it for them. So that's why I do the 10% off. So if you haven't already, go follow my Facebook and Instagram so you can be part of the fun. And I'll probably be doing this for all the clutches that get laid all of 2024 as well as 2025. I used to do it before, but I didn't do it for every single clutch, but I figured I'll do it for every single clutch now because I think it's pretty fun. So there's a lot of glare behind me from these lights here. Let me turn around. So let's dig these eggs out and give this girl water, give this girl a little pinky rat, and count how many eggs we got, as well as weigh the female, weigh the eggs, and put them in the incubator. Let's do it. So this video is not going to be super long because I've kind of already done one just like this not that long ago. So essentially, I was going to record every single time a female laid eggs, but I've already had, this will be the third clutch being laid. And they're only like 2 weeks apart. So the first clutch was about 2 weeks ago. The second clutch was about 5 days ago. Third clutch today. And I have the fourth clutch already in the works. The female is almost ready to lay. She's been digging at her enclosure. Usually I let them dig for about a day, and then I start putting them in the lay bin because usually the first day is just trying to figure it out. But essentially, I'm not going to be doing an entirely long video. Just kind of give you a gist of what I see, how many eggs, what the weight is, and all of that, so you can get a gist of how the process goes. So let me put you guys down. So first things first, let me get some gloves on. Zero that out so I know how much the eggs weigh. And I do have a flashlight, but it's been dying here recently, so I'm gonna just use my phone. And this is fine. This is easy that way as well. So let me grab it. All right. So essentially, you just wanna, the eggs are right here. So I'm just gonna, essentially you just wanna make sure that you're marking where the eggs veins are, just like the last video. And you also want to make sure you get a weight of the eggs, as well as the weight of the female. Looks like she's laid a lot of infertils. It's not good. Usually when they lay a lot of infertils, it means they didn't take to the sperm that well. And there may not be a second clutch. Sometimes they look like they're dehydrated. And yeah, this one's punctured. This one's bad. This is her third year laying. This, honestly, the worst clutch she's had. Typically, there's not this many infertils in her clutches. Just for context, last year she laid a clutch of 28, and there was only 25. There was only 3 infertils. So there was 25 fertile in that clutch. So for this clutch to have so many infertils, kind of startling. I have a bad feeling about this clutch. Some of these are super small. The vanes are tiny. And the crazy thing is, it wouldn't have even been her fault. It could have been the males just didn't do his thing, and he's a proven breeder, so it was just a fluke that didn't go as well as it should have. The eggs weigh 79 grams. And she weighs 280 grams. So that means she was 359 when she laid her clutch. And that's essentially the video. That's literally the process every single time. I'm gonna go and feed her a pinky rat now and make sure that she's got a good dose of calcium in her right now. And essentially she did lay her clutch, and there is what appears to be 25 eggs. There's 25 eggs, and it appears to be that four of them are infertile, and about 4 of them got punctured. And I usually just put them, every single one of them, in there, because sometimes the punctured ones, they'll heal themselves and they'll hatch eventually. But yeah, it's not what I expected. It probably didn't help that she had a really shallow hole, and essentially that's probably why she punctured a lot of these eggs. But it is what it is at this point, and there's nothing we can do. If you made it this far into the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything that I put out in the future. As always, peace.